Hi, everybody. I hope you're all doing well today. I have something new and exciting for you. I have the High Series 1991 Upper Deck NHL Hockey. I have a sealed wax box to open. We're going to be looking for the All-Star cards, the World Junior Championship cards. There's some key rookie cards in this as well. So let's get into it. I'm going to be breaking this up just like I did with the low number series. I'm going to be breaking it up into 4 series parts. So there'll be 4 videos. I'm basically going to do one stack or one corner of the box at a time. Oh, by the way, the back of this box has Steve Yzerman on the card. On the box, sorry. Steve Yzerman. All right. Here we go. Upper Deck High Series NHL Hockey Upper Deck. I'm going to grab the first stack here on the left. And we'll set aside all the rest and we'll do them on another opening. Another video, sorry. Let's get right into it with pack number 1. All right. Oof Nielsen. NHL Heroes card. Keith Tkachuk. Is this isn't his rookie card, is it? No. I think he has a regular card in this series. Pat McLeod. And I think the high number series features a lot of the shark cards that were missing in the low series. There's Doug Gilmour. Doug Gilmour, who was traded halfway through the season. In the low series, you saw me find his Calgary Flames card. Joel Savage. Stephen Finn. Michael Mongu. Troy Gamble. Here's a Kings Collector card of Thomas Sandstrom. Brent Sutter. Steve Kyson. And Tim Cheveldale. That rounds off the first pack. Let's get into the second one. We have a Joe Sakic. This is one of the All-Star cards I spoke of. Luke Robitaille. Andrew Castles. Donald Odette. Ralph Barahona. Randy McKay. Teppo Numminen. Andy Moog. Dale Hawerchuk. Chris Terreri. Jaromir Jagr. Uwe Krupp. And I'm starting to realize that the high series has the low series and the high series in it. For some reason, I was thinking it only had the high series numbers. But there was plenty of low series in those. In that pack. Here, oh, look at that. Hey, what's up, hairdo? My goodness, the volume on that. Jaromir Jagr, what on earth? Oh, man. The 80s were a strange time. There's a Brett Hull All-Star card. Tom Draper. Young Guns checklist. Nicholas Lidstrom on the front of that card. Murray Barron. Rod Langway. He says he doesn't need a helmet. Times were different. Bob Probert. Steve Yzerman. Which is also the box art on the back. Paul Coffey. Tom Barrasso. Steve Larmer. Pele Upland. That finishes off that pack. Let's get the garbage out of the way. Next one. Gently pushing the cards down so I don't accidentally cut any of them. All right. Alexander Mogilny, one of my favorite players growing up. Al McInnes. Grant Fuhrer. Dominic Russo. Yves Racine. Doesn't look very happy. Sean Burr. Mikael Anderson. That's a nice shot. Luke Robitaille. Bill Ranford. Wow, that's pretty cool. Got a Bill Ranford Team Canada, or sorry, Canada Cup card, and his regular base card. Keith Primo. Christian Rutu. Nice pack. Let's get into the next one. Nice. We have an Nolan All-Star card. Back in the day, we weren't really worried about value of cards. We just wanted the player names. Sergei Fedorov. So sometimes, even though the base cards may be worth more money than these All-Star insert cards, well, they're not really inserts, but the All-Star series cards, we like the All-Star ones more because they were different than the base cards. Pierre Turgeon. Todd Krager. Larry Robinson. Callie Johnson. Callie Johansson. Chris Nealon. Sergei Fedorov. Nice card. Ooh, Eric Lindros. Another nice card. Peter Ing. Mike Lewitt. He's flying. Kevin Dineen. Another good pack. The high series, I think they were always more expensive because they had more of the names in them. Couldn't really afford these when I was a kid. Nice one, Mark Messier. Wayne Gretzky, All-Star. Pavel Bure. Of course, you saw me pull his other card where he's sitting on the fence with his rollerblades. I think this one here might be his actual rookie card, though. I'm not quite sure about that. Might be the rollerblades card. Darren Shannon. We have a checklist card. Boo, we did not like to get the checklists. Rich Sutter. Brian Bellows. Mike Ricci. Al McInnes, Team Canada Cup card. John Tanner. What is happening there? That's what you get when you get out of your crease. Brian Propp. And the great late Phil Housley. I think these are all going to be good packs. All of them. All right. We have an NHL Heroes card. Clark Gillies. Peter Duras. Raleigh Mellinson. Raleigh Mellinson. Brendan Shanahan. That's a great card to get. Mike Donnelly. Brian Fogarty. John Morris. Wes Waltz. There's a team card for the Devils. John McClain. Patrick Waugh. This is one of the hits from the box. At least when I was growing up, it was. Everybody loved Patrick Waugh. Even if you hated the Canadians, you loved him. Dave Manson. And Dale Howardchuk. That's a keeper pack. We have 2 left, guys. Looks like we have another NHL Heroes card. Bob Nystrom. NHL Heroes. Boo. Checklist card. Boo. Steve Casper. Dean Evanson. Darcy Lowen. Don Sweeney. Todd Krieger. Rick Tocchet. It's an interesting photo. Russ Courtnall, team checklist card. Hubie Donahue. Hubie McDonough. Dave Chizowski. And Dean Evison. Here we go. Last pack. Get this out without damaging the corners. All right. Pete Peters. NHL Heroes cards. Team USA Junior Tournament, Brian Rolson. Who we got here? Jim Sandlack. Craig Billington. Brian Scrudland. Rick Tabaracci. Doug Brown. Steven Matteau. Dave Gagne, North Stars. Team checklist card. Cujo. Curtis Joseph. It's a 2nd-year card. Shane Corson. And rounding out the packs, we have Craig Janney. All right, guys. Rounding up the pack hits from this video. These are all the cards I definitely would have kept while I was a kid. Would have used them for trades with my friends. Probably would have pinned some of these up on the wall. Let's go through them. Doug Gilmour. Joe Sakic. Jaromir Jagr. Makes you wonder how tight that helmet must have been with all of that hair. Hairdo Jaromir Jagr. Brett Hull. Steve Yzerman. Paul Coffey. Grant Fuhr. Owen Nolan. Sergei Fedorov. Base card. Eric Lindros. Mark Messier. Wayne Gretzky. Of course, we all had to keep all the Wayne Gretzky cards. Pavel Bure. Patrick Waugh. This would have been one of the big ones to get. And Cujo Curtis Joseph. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you all have an awesome day, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Bye.